Hey girls, look, I painted my nails.
We are, we forever are, we are magic and magic and magic, 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 magic.
So it's almost midnight and I haven't even started filming this, so it'll be really quick and hopefully one shot. Kathleen wanted us to do a theme this week, and I'm kind of saying, okay, why not? She wants to talk about college memories, and I'm the only one who's in her first go-around of college still. I'm going to be a senior. Holy shit, I'll be a senior at Duquesne. And I mean, there was the Cherry Blossom Festival this year where we coated an entire room in pink and white and cherry blossom petals and hosted a shit ton of Japanese stuff. It was really fun. Then my friends and I tend to have a lot of late night gaming sessions, which involve a lot of risk, a lot of dorkier games, and a lot of anime. There was the time I went to a frat party and discovered I disliked them. Too crowded, way too crowded. We had gone once before, but it hadn't been as crowded and I knew some of the people, so it wasn't so bad. But when there's 300 people in a small Hill District townhouse, you don't want to be there. Like, I don't want to be pressed up against 50 ugly guys who are sweating and drunk. No thank you. There was the time my sophomore year when some of my Duquesne friends and I decided it would be a fun trip to go to Cedar Point for Halloween. So I got to ride roller coasters on Halloween, and that was probably a really good idea. My sophomore year was not my favorite year on living at Duquesne, going to Duquesne, because I commuted for a year. It was a great idea to save money, and it was the smart financial decision, and it helped me in the long run, but fuck, I didn't do as much as I normally did. It's like, I would spend a lot of nights in my house, I never saw people who were my friends here, and it was just lonely in comparison. Ooh, my show's back on. And then this Halloween, me and my friends had a Halloween party on the day before where we invited a lot of people. We decorated one of the Duquesne rooms in a bunch of cool-ass decorations. An Asian danced on a table. It was fun. But actual Halloween, we did Jello shots. I'll admit that now. We watched Clue, Halloween Town, and Gundam Wing, and did Jello shots, I'm pretty sure. We had the day off after Halloween, so we didn't really worry too much. It's the kind of the perks of going to a Catholic university. We have random, Catholic holidays off. My orientation week is actually kind of an interesting memory. Duquesne has a week-long orientation. They bring the freshmen in a week ahead, move them all in on one day, and it's this big intense thing where volunteers come in and help move the freshmen in. It's woo, move in! And then they start off with activities. Every night there's a band or a comedian, and during the day there's some of the boring stuff what you're expected to do, mission statement, blah, blah, blah. But then they have a game day, and there was a graffiti dance, and then at the very end they had a big concert and a formal on different days. I got dressed up in a dress on my first week of Duquesne and went to a hotel up the street, and they had a chocolate fountain, and it was very nice and very, very free. I'm sure it's included in my tuition somewhere, but it was very fun. But eventually I'll have graduation memories after this year. So, I don't know. I have more college to look forward to, so that's exciting. Anyways, I love you girls. Goodbye.